Welcome back to second half action. We had a little word from our sponsors. Since 1934, First Guaranty Bank has been a part of Tangipahoa Parish. We at First Guaranty Bank take pride in our bank, and continued growth of our staff is truly committed to customer satisfaction. Our future depends on two things: dedication and commitment to our customers and communities we serve, and the experience and talent of our employees. First Community Bank is proud to be an integral part of this community. First Guaranty Power, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
I'd like to thank some of our sponsors at this time. Amite Pump and Well Supply. If you need a pump or well drilled, residential, commercial, water filters and water conditioning, water well drilling, sales and service, call 748-8605, Amite Pump and Well today.
We're about ready to kick it off second half action. The Amite Warriors leading the Independence Tigers 19-6. Number 10 leading number 1, 19-6 at halftime. And man, the Tigers are down. We're going to see if they can come back from this deficit and hold on to the football as well as cut down on penalties, because frankly, Brett, that was what hurt them in the first half. Carter returns it for the Warriors. He's up. He's got some blocking down the sideline, and he takes it up to the 41-yard line. First down for the Warriors. Now, looking back at the first half, like we said, Independence costly turnovers, and one turnover and costly penalties really has dug them into this hole.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, Independence looks like at times they're putting together some really good drives, but hurting themselves with those penalties. They need to learn not to make those mistakes, especially in a big, huge game like this one.
They're going to have to come together as a team and really fight back to get this game back into reach. They're down 19-6 as we start the third period, and Lester Ricard and the Warriors have the football. So the Tiger defense on the field. Brumfield the backfield, Ricard under center. He has Carter as well as number 14, Julian Harris, now in motion. They give it to Brumfield up the middle, fights his way forward, takes it to about the 44-yard line, near the 45, and that's where he's brought down.
Well, that was number 66, Barry Whitmer on the tackle, and also number 99, Lionel Singleton, making a stop. Bringing up 2nd and 7 for Amite.
Number 68.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Warriors at the 44-yard line. Again, Brett, this is another crucial play because Amite has the ball. They're up 19-6, and if they can put some more points on the board and start the third quarter, that's another big statement. 2nd and 8, Brumfield the backfield. They send James in motion. They give it to Brumfield again. He bounces out to the left side, but he is stuck at the line of scrimmage. And tackled by Robert Tofield along with number 99, Lionel Singleton.
Again on the carry, stop by.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff, in the first half, it looked like Independence's defense at times kind of slacked off a little bit. I'll tell you what, looks like they're going to have to really step up that intensity right now, down by 13 points.
They need to stop here, Independence does, on defense and get the football back and try to just slowly get themselves back in this game, but they're going to have to play some great football because this Amite team is fired up 19-6 over the number 1 team in the state at halftime. Ricard under center, Brumfield in the backfield. They send Carter in motion. They fake now. Ricard drops back, feels pressure, steps up, throws downfield to number 14. That's Harris, and it's incomplete to Julian Harris, who scored that touchdown right before the half off a 10-yard pass from Ricard and gave the Warriors the 19-6 advantage. That's 4th down, and now the Tiger defense stopped them. Amite will punt.
Well, Independence applying some good pressure right there up the middle. Fortunately, Ricard actually threw the ball a little earlier than he wanted to. Overshooting his man, bringing up 4th down, Amite.
Ball's at the 45. That's where the Warriors go ahead and punt it, and back to return for Independence is Jarvis Dunn. He is at the 20-yard line. Now, he scored a touchdown in the first half from 3 yards out. That's the only score of this ball game so far for Independence. They did not convert on the extra point. Hornsby to punt. They fake. They pitch it to Jarrell Carter on the left sideline. He's got a first down and more. He's across the 30. Cuts back on the sideline. He's got blockers. Brought down at about the 15-yard line. First down, Jarrell Carter on the trick play. Wow.
Jeff, what a gutsy call right there by Coach Career. I tell you what, that play was really to perfection right there. Because Independence only had 4 guys coming in from the left-hand side. So Coach Career saw something in the tapes before going into this game. I tell you what, tremendous call right there. Picking up the first down to Amite Warriors.
Well, they go on a fake there on the punt and get the first down, but they pick up huge extra yards, and they give it to their fast man, Jarrell Carter, who blows down the sideline, takes it to about the near the 10-yard line, and it's a first down. And I tell you what, he's going in for the kill in this third period. There's no doubt about it. Flags on the play. While we've got some penalties on the field, we'll go through our sponsors. Again, Chuck's Field of Dreams Sports Cards and Times Square Shopping Center across from DMV has a full line of sports cards, large selection of wax packs, sports cards, supplies, and Pokemon, as well as LSU cards, media guides, and ball programs. Stop by Chuck's Field of Dreams Sports Cards or call them at 543-0200. That's Chuck's Field of Dreams Sports Cards. Also, Raguso's Building Supply. For the next best prices in building supplies, stop by Raguso's Building Supply, located at 421 West Railroad Avenue in Independence. 878-6254. You can call them. First down for the Warriors. Run field in the backfield. They give it to number 14. That's Harrison on the right side. He's got a hole. He's dragged down shy of the goal line, but again, they go to the end around to Julian Harris. Raguso's Building Supply, 878-6254 for the best building supply prices in Amite. In Independence, go by Raguso's Building Supply. Ponchatoula Fitness Center. If you'd like to get in shape and you want a family atmosphere, go to Ponchatoula Fitness Center. Stop by at 1330 Highway 51 or call them on the phone at 386-8507. Here we go, 2nd and 5 for the Warriors. They have it at the 4-yard line. Up 19-6. Brumfield in the backfield. They send Carter in motion. Give it to Brumfield. He is stuck at the goal line. Not much room there for Brumfield. Brings up third down.
That was number 8, Flynn Williams, making a stop for Independence. I'll tell you what, Jeff, it's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for Amite. Independence really needs a big-time stop right here from somebody.
They need something, because if they can not hold back the Amite offense and they score and go down, I tell you, it's going to be tough to come back with this crowd the way it is and the way the Warriors are playing football right now. 3rd and 5. This could be the big blow for Amite. 3rd and 5, third quarter. They have Brumfield in the backfield. Carter in motion. Ball at the 5. They give it to Brumfield. Fake! They fake! Ricardo Taylor on the left side. He's dropped shy of the goal line. Good tackle there. Tried to sneak it in. Dropped by Chad Alexander of Independence.
Well, this is going to be close. Let's see when they mark it. It's going to bring up 4th and 1 on the 2-yard line, because Independence can Amite can still pick up this first down. So it's going to be 4th and short right now. Let's see what Amite does. I'm assuming they'll go for it way down in the territory.
Ball is at the goal line. 4th and 1, 7:46 remaining third quarter. The Warriors up 19-6. Brumfield in the backfield. They give it to him. He fights his way forward, and he is in. Touchdown, Amite. Point is, they're going to fake the extra point. Ricard steps up, throws in the back of the end zone. It's caught! One-handed catch! Holy cow! What a catch by Brumfield!
Jeff, I tell you what, it looks like Amite can't do nothing wrong tonight. They get miscues and they still connect on a 2-point conversion.
One-handed reception, if I saw that right. One-handed catch by the fullback, Leonard Brumfield. I tell you what, 27-6, and the Warriors in command by far. Brent, at this point in the game, you know, you're number 1 team, you're down to the number 10 team, and you know this could be the real. They're the defending state champs. They're the defending state champs. They went undefeated last year. They lost a couple of games, but this is a young ball club, and they've shown tonight they have loads of talent.
Well, Jeff, right now, they're all 6-2, but I tell you what, when the playoffs come right now, they are still the state champs from last year.
They are. You're right.
Right now, they're playing up to that living right now.
They're playing like a state championship team should. Up 27-6 in the third quarter with 7:38, and the Tigers have just not been able to get anything going offensively. Jarvis Dunn will return it. He'll take it out, trying to find some running room down the sideline, and he is stuck. Hit extremely hard at about the 35-yard line. What a hit. are fired up at this point. You can see it in the way they're playing, they're hitting. They feel they've got this game, and they're going in for the kill. And that was a gutsy call by Coach Greer to go for it and punch it in, because he figured if he could punch it in there, his team, they had the game. And I shouldn't say that because a lot of time left, but he feels the momentum-wise, that might have been the killer punch. Brings up first down for the Tigers. We'll see if they can come back from this down. 27-6, they give it to Neely Hubbard. He breaks a big one. He's down the sideline. Hubbard is wrapped up at the 40-yard line. Big run by Hubbard. First down, Tigers. That's what they need, a big run by Neely Hubbard.
Number 10, Russ Career on his tackle right there. Good downfield tackle right there, but Career saving what could have been a touchdown right there.
I tell you what, this game is far from over. We have 7:16 remaining third period. It's 27-6. You look at the score, it's pretty lopsided, but this game is not over. If the Tigers can punch this drive through and get a score, I think they're going to come back in this game and make a game of it. I mean, Coach Bagley's team is not going to die. You know that. And I know Coach Career and his Warriors know that. First and 10, ball at the 39-yard line. Dunn, Williams in the backfield. They pitch it to Williams around the left side. Has a nice hole. Takes it across the 35. Takes it up near the 30. A nice run by Williams. But again, this Amite defense is really laying some hicks.
I'd like to thank Kleber Turtle and Alligator Farm. Open every day, 12 to 6. If you want to go on a swamp tour, if you need some souvenirs for turtle alligator meat, call Kleber Turtle and Alligator Farm at 345-3617 today.
Independence Bakery, located on West Railroad Avenue. Independence, they make fresh bread and hot donuts daily. Call Independence Bakery at 878-0104. Owned and operated by Mark and Carla Booth. That's Independence Bakery. Tons of cakes, pastries, and they also have Thanksgiving pies. 2nd and 5, they give it to Williams around the right side. Doesn't have Indy running room, and he's dropped by a load of Amite defenders.
Also, if you're in the market for a new Mazda, Nissan, Lincoln, Mercury, new car and truck, stop by Dixie Automotive in Hammond. I'll call them at 345-0321 today. And also, Amite Pump and Well Supply. If you need a new pump or well, stop and see Mike Dale Mixon. Or call them at 748-8605 today. They're located 12 miles just out of Amite City.
3rd and 5, Signorelli goes to Brister on the right sideline and dives forward. It's going to be close. It looks like he has the first down. And I believe he does. First down to Roger Brister. Tigers keep this drive going. And right now, Independence has got to score on this drive. This is a crucial possession, and they have to score it to stay alive in this ball game.
Also, if you need a new windshield, residential mirror, patio covers, call Hustle Glass and Radiator at 748-4555 today. Located in Amite, 121 South 1st Street.
1st and 10. Samake in motion. Dunn in the backfield. They pitch it to Dunn on the left side. He's got blockers throwing around. Jarvis Dunn trying to turn upfield, but couldn't quite turn it. And he takes it to about the 20-yard line. Couldn't turn that corner. The Amite defense really quick to block him off and force him to the sideline.
Amite doing a tremendous job tonight on defense. I'll tell you what, they're just getting to that ball all night long tonight.
Well, they've strung out these backs from Independence, and that's the key. They haven't allowed them to turn upfield and really break the big runs, and that's been the key, as well as penalties on Independence is why this score is the way it is at 27-6 in favor of Amite. And the Tigers will call a timeout on 2nd down. The ball is at the 20-yard line, 2nd down. Tigers call a timeout. And let's just recap this game again. Right, it's just been dominated by Amite so far.
I'll tell you what, like you said, Jeff, Amite's just playing absolutely good football tonight. I'll tell you what, until they lose in the playoffs, they're still the defending champions. I'll tell you what, right now, Independence, they're the rated number 1 in the 3A state. I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting to see how they respond with over 16 minutes left to go in this ball game.
Well, it is. If they're the number 1 team, and they haven't been in a situation like this at all this year. They have never been down like this. So this is a situation where they're going to have to fight back and try to find a way to get back in this game. Maybe force some turnovers and just get that offense going and get the momentum back on their side and get some confidence back. Because I know confidence-wise they have to be a little shaky now. They haven't been dominated like this all year. But they're trying to get prepared for the playoffs, so the road's not going to be easy. But this might be their toughest game of the year against Amite in the regular season. Brings up 2nd and 4. Brister in motion, Dunn in the backfield. Signorelli drops back, looks for Brister, wide open on the right sideline. He turns it upfield and is dragged out of bounds at about the 8 to 9 yard line. Good catch by Brister and a great read by Signorelli.
Marcus Richardson for the Warriors. Change again for the first down.
That's a first down for the Tigers. Good catch, and Roger Bristerbred, they need to throw the ball to him more. He's made some big plays for him tonight on offense.
This seems like Jarvis Dunn's just really getting wrapped up and stopped in the backfield. I'll tell you what, if Independence want to have any success, they have to throw that ball.
Give it to Dunn on the right side, has a hole, breaks loose, and he takes it in for the touchdown. Jarvis Dunn has scored both touchdowns tonight. That one's taken in from 8 yards out.
Look at that, Jeff. Right when I said they've been stopping him all night, he just scores a touchdown right there. Tremendous run by Jarvis Dunn.
Gives the Tigers, cuts that lead down now to 27-12, and now we'll see if they'll go for 2 or go for the extra point. They needed that bad. Independence needed that drive very bad. They're still in this ball game. 4:17 remaining third period. Signorelli going for 2. The Tigers have it done on the right sideline. He takes it in, and they convert on the 2-point conversion. So a good call there to Jarvis Dunn on the right sideline. It's 27-13, your score. 27-14. We'll get that score correct. 27-14. Amite in the lead, and Brett right there, that has to be a big emotional lift for the Tigers.
Oh yeah, a tremendous lift right there. Independence really needed to get a score to get back in this ball game.
We'd like to thank Varsity Graphics. Varsity Graphics pretty much takes care of all our shirts for FBTV. They are proud sponsors of all area high school sports. Thanks, Mr. Becker, for all your help. We'd also like to thank Charles B. Jinko, attorney at law. He is a proud sponsor today. High Hope Barbecue in Hammond, Mike's Glass and Radiator in Independence, Piggly Wiggly and Paul's Pharmacy in Independence, People's Bank of Amite, State Farm Insurance Agent Bobby Lee, Amite City Ford, Rehabilitation and Sports Care Center, First Guarantee Bank, Big Daddy's Fried Chicken, D&M Auto Sales, Pete's Pharmacy in Amite, Tickfall Tire and Appliance Center.
So the Tigers there kicking off to Independence, but a penalty on the field. That's the call right now. The Tigers just scored on a touchdown run by Jarvis Dunn, and they converted the 2-point conversion on a pass to Jarvis Dunn. 27-14, Amy with the lead with 4:17 remaining third period. And now we'll let Brett take a little break and interview Randy Bush.
Right now I'm being joined by former Albany High School coach Randy Bush. And Coach, in all your years of coaching Albany, I know you've seen Amy play, and I tell you what, have you ever seen Amy come out with this emotion and fire?
The truth, almost every time they play. You know, I've been here for 20 years as a player at Punchatoula High School. I've been on that side of the field as a coach. I'm sitting on the home side. I like it much better up here, let me tell you. I think they play with this kind of emotion almost every time they play, so very physical.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, it seems like tonight Amy can't do nothing wrong. It seems like right when it's down, if they miscue on a play, it seems like they're just converting everything tonight.
You know, where the real Amite High School teams stand up, the one that played Sumner to Jamboree, the one that played Hammond High and beat them 53-0, or the one we see tonight. For them to make it in the playoffs and go further and further, they're going to have to play like this with this emotion every week.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, I think the play of the game is we watch his kickoff, and I'm going to let you take it over.
Jarrell Carter has the football. He is breaking tackles. Look at him go. Wrapped over the 40-yard line. That's Jarrell Carter, and man, did he shake and bake on that play.
Good run by Carter right there. Really breaking a lot of tackles right there. I tell you what, he looked like he was about to break it away for 6, but a good tackle right there by Independence.
What do you think about that, Coach
I'll tell you
Bush?
what, I was thinking at halftime, the key to this game is going to be number 6. You know, he broke that long run in the first quarter and got called back. And I tell you what, he's got a lot of speed. That's what it looked like. But I think the key play was the second touchdown on the long pass. Donald Career's running down the sideline trying to call timeout, and the quarterback didn't see him. They snapped the ball, completed that 40-yard pass, and they scored. So I think that gave them the momentum. Thank God the guy didn't see Coach Career calling the timeout.
First and 10, the Warriors have it. They give it to Carter on the left side. He's got some room, makes a man miss, but then it's dropped by number 44. Great open field tackle there by Chris Bonds of Independence. Good tackle.
I'll tell you what, Coach, it seems like Independence just had some tremendous, powerful runners on the Amite side of the ball.
I tell you, Independence has got a big front line. You know, defense is playing real tight, but You know, the last couple of weeks, Laranja gave them a scare. Y'all were down at Independence last week. Franklinton gave them a scare. So we, you know, I'm not an expert, but you kind of get the feeling that they was going to have a letdown, kind of. And I don't know if it's a letdown on the Tigers' part or Amite's just playing that well.
2nd and 11. Ricardo to center. The ball is at the 40-yard line. Brumfield in the backfield. He has it, and he is hit right at the line of scrimmage. Dropped by the Tigers. Good defense by Independence. They saw Brumfield coming all the way, Brett, and dropped him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, it seems like Independence is really stepping up the intensity level right here. Only down by 13 points. Still plenty of time left to go in this ball game.
This is a critical point in the game for Independence. They've got to make a stop. If they give up another score at this point, it's going to be tough to come back.
You know, there's a saying, you can stick a fork in them, they're done. I don't think the Tigers are done yet, boys. Look like they got a little momentum now. They're playing good on defense. They just scored. Hey, we still got 2:50 left in the third quarter and counting. We got us a game, fellas.
We do. This game was advertised as being the game of the year in the regular season. So far, it's been that game.
Every week you two guys call, y'all say it's the game of the year. So y'all go to all the good ones.
Yeah, we've been fortunate. Here we go, 3rd and 11. Brumfield the backfield. Ricardo under center. Ricard drops back, feels some pressure. He's in trouble. He breaks loose down the left sideline. The Tigers can't hold. He'll tuck it and run it. He's in the open field across the 25 and finally dropped. But again, right there, Lester Ricard shows you the mobility to elude the tacklers and get down the field, pick up some big yards.
Well, it looked like he was going to be nailed on the backfield for a loss, but I tell you what, Ricard showing good poise, eluding the tacklers right there, going around the left-hand side, picking up some tremendous blocks downfield. I tell you what, tremendous run by Ricard picking up the first down.
Ricard's built like Randall Cunningham, very aggressive, very athletic, and he's got that ranginess that can really break it on you in the air and the ground.
Athletic ability, that's what that was. I thought he was going to throw it there for a second, but he tucked it down and he kept going.
He's only a junior, brings up 1st and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. Brumfield in the backfield, Carter to the far side. They have 2 receivers lined up to the near side. Carter in motion. Brumfield Ricard was going to take it up the middle, and he just had no room there. It was stuffed, and there's no gambling play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he's going to be met by number 99, Lionel Singleton. For Independence, good tackle by Lionel Singleton. It looks like they're really starting to pick it up right there on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, this crowd is just into this game now. I mean, this whole 3rd quarter, they've been fired up, throwing confetti, cheering, jumping, and, you know, Amite has that home field advantage right now, but the Tigers have a lot of fans on that side of the field. They don't want to see them go down and die. I think, like you said, Coach Bush, the Tigers have a lot of fight left in them. They're not going to go down easy.
It's a big 2nd down right here, fellas. Let's see what happens. We got timeout by the Warriors.
Timeout on the field. We'll run through some sponsors quickly for you. Chuck's Field of Dreams sports cards in the Times Square Shopping Center behind Papa John's and across from DMV. They have the full line of sports cards, price guides, starting lineups, Pokemon, the best prices, and also a great selection of NASCAR, as well as LSU media guides and LSU cards. Stop by Chuck's Field of Dreams today or call them on the phone at 543-0200. And also, Ponchatoula Fitness Center. If you'd like to get in shape and you'd like to go to a family atmosphere, stop by Ponchatoula Fitness Center today. They're located at 1330 Highway 51. Stop by and see Mike Turney on his friendly staff or call him on the telephone at 386-8507. That's PFC, Ponchatoula Fitness Center.
And Coach Bush, it's always a pleasure. I've been telling you for weeks we're going to get you on the air, and we appreciate you stopping by.
Well, I'd just like to be here. I'm glad to go to games. I'm out of coaching now, so I get to go to the best games every week. So this is the Hammond Ponchatoula, Amite Independences. There's a lot of them in our parish. We're just lucky to have this quality of athletics right here. See you guys later.
Coach, appreciate you stopping by.
Take care, Coach Bush. Ricard drops back, has some time, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete to the intended receiver, number 17, Cletus Gordon. But again, good coverage by the Tigers. That was broken up by number 4 of Independence, Darnell Keith. And right there again, Brett, they're throwing the football. Lester Ricard's dropping back. He's got a little lead. He's starting to find his receivers and make the reads.
Well, Jeff, in order for Amite to keep this drive going, they're going to have to kind of mix it up a little bit. They can't always depend on the run because, you know, Independence is very physical. They average about 270 on the defensive side of the ball. And I tell you what, they're going to try and test those corners all night long, and just Darnell Keith making really a good breakup right there on the pass. Great breakup. Brings up 3rd and 10. The ball is at the 25-yard line. 1:08 remaining 3rd period. Independence trailing Amite 27-14. The number 1 team in the land down to the number 10 team, 27-14. Brumfield the backfield. Ricard drops back, feels some pressure, steps up, throws, and he was looking for his intended receiver, number 84. That was Adrone James, but he way overthrew James there. Got a little excited, found a man wide open and overthrew him. Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff, Ricard, he just has a tremendous arm right there. And if he would have just floated the ball, kind of led him a little bit, it could have gotten in. That could have been 6, but Unfortunately for Independence, that was overthrown, bringing up 4th down.
When you talk to quarterbacks, a lot of them say it's tougher to throw the ball to a wide open receiver versus a receiver that's covered because they get too excited. And right there, you see, he had James wide open and just couldn't quite throw the ball into the receiver's vicinity. He brings up 4th and 10. 4th down, big play for the Amite Warriors. Carter and Brumfield back there. Ricard rolls right. He's under pressure. Paint on him. A flag on the play. He throws. And it's incomplete, but flags on the play. We'll see what happens.
I believe that was going to be a legal motion against the Amite Warriors, and Independence will possibly shake that off. It's going to be their ball.
And now the Tigers will take over the football. So that could be a crucial turn of events here in this game as the Tigers get the football back and stop on 4th down.
Call Amite Pump and Well Supply today. They're located at 60233 Smillen Acres Road in Amite, just 12 miles outside of Amite City. Go see their owners, Michael Dale Mixon. If you need a new pump, well, you know, they have office supplies, commercial, residential needs. Call them today at 748-8605 today.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. They send their running backs out to the near side, a receiver. They just keep Williams in the backfield. Dunn and Hubbard out to the near side. They pitch it to Williams. Up the field, has blockers and lowers the head across to the 30-yard line. Another flag on the play. Rabondo Builders, we want to thank them for sponsoring us. Rabondo Builders, they've been building homes in the Florida parishes for over 20 years. And if you'd like a house built and you have some financial constraints or an addition onto your home, feel free to call Rabondo Builders today at 375-2077. That's Rabondo Builders. We have had some games tonight. This game has gone both ways, and the Warriors have dominated the majority of the game, but Independence still in this ball game. 43 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter. Amite up 27-14, but the Tigers have the football. Jarvis Dunn in the backfield, Signorelli under center. He's got Roger Brister to the far side. Signorelli steps up and hits Brister, but it's incomplete, broken up by number 18 of the Warriors.
Torrey Collins right there on a breakup right there. And I'll tell you what, finally that time, Amite really jammed him at the line of scrimmage right there, enabling number 18 Collins to break up that pass.
30 seconds left, Brett. 3rd period. It's a 27-14 game. The Tigers have the football. What do you do with your coach Bagley and his staff at this point?
Well, Jeff, if you coach Bailey right now, you don't panic. There's over 12 minutes left to go in this ball game. They're only down 13 points. Still plenty of time left to get back in this game.
They give it to Hubbard. He goes on the right side and is tripped up. Not much doing there for Neely Hubbard. He's dropping number 38 of the Warrior defense. That was Brandon Hornsby on the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 17 now. 3rd and 17 for the Tigers. We'd like to thank Independence Bakery. They're located at West Railroad Avenue in Independence, owned and operated by Mark and Carla Booth. They're open from Tuesday through Sunday. Fresh hot donuts daily. Call them on the phone at 878-0104. That's Independence Bakery. That's the end of the 3rd period. Your score, Amite 27, Independence 14. We've got one big quarter left in this ballgame, Brett.
Well, last week, Jeff, as you know, Independence was down, but it was only by a point. This week, a little different scenario. They're down 13 points, a full quarter to go. Let's just see how they can come back. Like you said, they're the #1 team in 3A. Let's see if they can play like it in this 4th quarter. Thanks for letting me interview Coach Randy Court. With 12 minutes left to go in this ball game, Independence is down 27-14. Instead of really going long to Roger Brister. Overshooting him right there. Trying to stretch out the defense right there, but unfortunately the pass is overthrown. Bringing up a 4th down for the Independence Tigers.
I tell you what, Francis, being down 13 points right now, you're the #1 team in 3A. It's going to be interesting to see how they can respond right here in this ball game.
The defense really needs to step it up right here and get the ball back for the offense. If the defense doesn't have a chance to hold them right here on a few downs and save some of this time on the clock, the Independence Tigers might not get enough time to come back into this game. If Amite gets a long drive in, they'll be down by 3 scores.
Amite really playing some really good football tonight in this ball game, up 27-14.
4th and 17. Cinderella's deep to punt this ball away. Looks like #6, Jarrell Carter's back to receive this ball. The ball's going to hit at about the 40-yard line and take an Amite roll. And the ball's going to be down at the 40-yard line with 11:44 left to go in this ball game. It's Amite 27, Independence 14.
Yeah, that punt right there looked like it went off the side of his foot. That really wasn't a good play. Amite's got really good field position right now. Independence doesn't look well being on their own 40-yard line, being down by 13 points. They need to really step it up on here on defense to really pull it out for the team.
Independence showing some good poise tonight, but I tell you what, they got to step it up and take it to the next level on this next series right here. Well, Ricard's got to bring his troops to the line right now. It's going to be 1st and 10 Amite at the Independence 40-yard line. You got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Sends #6 Carter in motion. He's going to give it to #32, Brumfield up the middle. Taking a couple of tackles down to around the 33-yard line.
That's a big play right there, gain of 6. That's exactly what Amite wants to do right now. They're just letting the time run off the clock, being 4th quarter. If Independence doesn't get the ball back, they can't win. Amite holds the ball, scores. It could be a long night.
I'll tell you what, Francis, it seems like Brumfield is just a load to bring down. He is a big boy.
He is a real good back, a real good back. He's hard to bring down. He holds on to the football, and that's a big deal right now. With 11 left to go in the 4th quarter, you got to hold on to the football. No turnovers so you can secure the win.
Absolutely. He's going to send Carter in motion. He's going to give it up the middle to Brumfield. He's going to be met by a host of Independence tacklers, and he's going to be brought down by #54, Rod Higginbotham. It appears they have no gain on the play, so it's going to bring them 3rd and about a long 3 for Amite right here.
That's definitely what Independence needed right there. They needed to stop on defense. They got one more. This could be one of the biggest plays of the game right here. 3rd down, they need the ball back.
Independence really needs to turn it up right here on this defensive stance. As Amite comes out, it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Amite Warriors. Ricard's on the center with 1 wide receiver to his left, 2 split to the right. 1 guy in the backfield is going to send #6 Carter. It looks like we're going to have a false start against the Amite Warriors. If you're Amite, not what you wanted to do right here in this situation.
That's right. You really want to keep away from the mental mistakes. You don't want to give Independence that better of a chance to get the ball back here. And if Amite can't pull this out, Independence will get the ball back, and they have plenty of time. They're down by 13. They can pull this one off still.
Well, Amite's going to have a 3rd and 7 right now. Ricard's going to bring his troops up to the line of scrimmage with 2 guys split out to his right, 1 to the left. 1 guy in the backfield is going to bring Carter in motion. He's going to fake the ball. He's going to keep it himself. Carter's going to bring it around the left-hand side. Tries to escape right there, but #94, Cody Anthony on a tackle for Independence.
That's a big defensive stop right there. Amite, you kind of, do you want to punt the ball? Do you want to go ahead and go for it 4th down? You know, it's like this is kind of a give and take here situation.
Well, the ball's at the 33 right here. Jeff, this is pretty much a 4-down territory going for it right here.
Yeah, it is. This is the point where, you know, this game is up for grabs. It's still up for grabs. There's a lot of time left, but the Tigers are going to have to make a big play here. They're going to have to force a turnover, and offensively, they got to score some points. They're down, so we'll see. Here we go. It brings up 4th and 2. This is the stop of the game right here. If they don't stop Amite, it's going to be tough. Carter in motion. Brumfield in the backfield. They give it to Brumfield. He fights his way forward, and boy, that's close for a 1st down, but I think he got it. That should be an Amite 1st down, and right now, as Francis said earlier, they're going to run the clock. They're going to try to slow the game down and run the clock and not give Independence a chance to come back and score in this game. It's very rare that Independence has been down. Usually they do this to other teams. They are up on a team and they're able to run the clock and, you know, work the clock in favor. But tonight they've been on the opposite side. They've been losing the majority of the game, and now they're going to have to find a way to come up with the ball and force some quick turnovers and get back in this game. 1st and 10, under 9 minutes remaining. The Warriors have it. Carter in motion, Brumfield in the backfield. They give it to Brumfield. He fights his way forward, and he just continues to fight forward, but a flag on the play. Brumfield is moving 3 Tigers at one time. Unbelievable strength.
Well, Jeff, Brumfield goes 5'11", but he's 225 pounds. He's a bruiser.
Yeah, he's somebody that you don't want to have to tackle by yourself, and he pushes 3 and 4 Tiger defenders at one time, just keeps moving forward. Then you have Lester Ricard, who's a rangy, tall, athletic quarterback. He makes plays when plays break down, and their defense, I think you have to credit Amite's defense because they've really contained this running game of Independence. The 3 backs they brought at him, they've thrown Hubbard, Williams, and done all at him. They've been able to keep him in check.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like Independence can put a full game together. They'll play a first quarter, they'll come back and play a third quarter. I mean, to beat a caliber team like this, you got to play 4 quarters of football, and they're just not doing it right now.
And you can't hurt yourself with penalties. You're right. Penalties and playing 4 quarters is the key. 1 first down and 20 for the Warriors. Ricard drops back, steps up, throws. He's got number 2 in the catch. That's Darius Franklin. He's down the sideline, shows the speed. Wrestled out of bounds to the 30. So Darius Franklin, quick catch and pass. They get those yards right back. At this point, Coach Bagley and his defensive coordinators have said we've got to force a turnover. We have to get the football back. We're down 27-14, 8 minutes left. We've got to get the football back. We've got to score quick. They're trying to strip the ball and force turnovers. But defensively, they're looking at any seam to pull the ball away, maybe make a pick or force a fumble.
Yeah, that's the one thing Amite has not done. They haven't turned the ball over yet, and that's how you win ball games. Big games, you got to keep the ball.
Ball at the 30, Brumfield in the backfield, Ricard in the center, Carter to the near side. Ricard drops, throws to the far side, and it's caught by number 3. That's Walter Daniels. Spins his way down the sideline. He's up to about the 23-yard line. Another receiver there. Amite has a load of receivers they put in the game, and right there you saw first catch of the game for Walter Daniels.
Well, 2 good wide receiver screens set up right there, because I'll tell you what, Amite's been going long all game long, and the cornerbacks are having to pull off and pull away. Having a lot of cushion right there, so they can set up those wide receiver screens to perfection right there, bringing up 3rd and 4 for Amite.
7:38 and ticking left in the 4th period. The Warriors have a 27-14 lead. The #1 team in the state on the verge of falling. They are trying to come up with a play on defense, though. Fighting hard. Ricard in center, Carter in motion, Brumfield in the backfield, and James to the near side. They give it back to Brumfield, and he just continues to fight forward for positive yards. The Tigers have not been able to stop Brumfield. Every time he touches the ball, Brett, he's going 3 and 4 yards downfield. Positive gains.
Well, Jeff, it takes a host of Independence Tigers just to bring him down. He's a load, 5'11", 225. And I tell you what, it looks like it will be a first down for Amite. So with 7:16 left to go, Amite's just trying to run out that clock.
People have said Amite's young and they're the defending state champs, and people said, well, I'm not sure Amite can go back. I tell you, the way they played against Hammond and this game tonight, they can win another state championship. I believe that. They're young, but they've got ability. If you have ability and you're teachable, you can do it. Warriors are a team to watch. Brumfield in the backfield. They send Harris in motion. They give it to Brumfield. He just continues to fight, but right there the Tigers don't give him any positive yards. Good tackle there by number 20, Colby Payne, along with number 22, Robert Tofield of the Tiger defense.
Jeff, I don't believe we've called Colby Payne's name all night tonight. I believe that's one of the first tackles for him tonight.
He's been in a few tackles, but he's been kind of quiet. He's been a big emotional leader for this Tiger defense this year. And tonight he's had some tackles, but he hasn't been real. We haven't called his name a lot, so they need some emotion here. Independence has got to get fired up here. They've got to find a way defensively to get a spark.
Well, they got to do something, guys. They got the ball at the beginning of the 4th quarter. There's 6:46 left. They are keeping the ball on this drive. Independence will not have any time, when they get the ball back to do anything. And it's
going to have to be 2 scores, as you said, and they need 2 scores to win this game.
Amite is really pulling through. They're really doing a great job right here on the #1 team in the state.
Well, it's like I told Jeff a little while ago, even though Amite's 6-2, until they knocked out in the playoffs, they are still the defending state champions.
You never can count out the defending state champions playing in their home field.
19-17, Sumner over St. Thomas. 2 minutes left. Ricard under center is 2nd and 11. They send James in motion. They give it to James on the left side. Shakes a tackle. He's down the sideline. Open field. Got blockers. This could do it. Touchdown! Touchdown, Adron James, and that could do it, Brett. That could do it. 6:39 left in the ballgame, 33-14. That could do it.
Well, boys, I think you can start up the bus.
Adron James got tremendous blocking when he came around the left side. I mean, he had blockers all the way, and that is what catapulted that play into the end zone. If you're making the polls this week and you're rearranging the polls, you're looking at this game, you're saying 8-3A with Franklinton, Laranger, Independence. Amite has got to be one of the top 2 or 3 districts in the state as far as talent. It's kind of like the SEC. Each of these teams beat each other. Nobody can go undefeated through the year. Now, Amite did last year, but a great extra point by number 15, Derek Hornby. Your new score, Amite 34.
The secret, Mike's Glass and Radiator is tops in customer service. Windshield repairs, custom glass cutting, radiator repairs, or conditioning, or an inspection sticker. Mike's will treat you right.
Mike take a personal interest to make sure he satisfies all his customers' needs.
As long as I've known Mike, he's been fair and honest with all my glass and radiator work.
Hi, I'm Mike Muscarella. Come to Mike's Glass and Radiator for all your glass and radiator needs.
Mike's Glass and Radiator, Independent.
Also sponsoring tonight's ball game is the Piggly Wiggly and Paul's Pharmacy, located on Railroad Avenue in Independence. Fresh produce, great meat, and always the best low prices around. Stop by Piggly Wiggly today, and also Paul's Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of tonight's ball game. Piggly Wiggly and Paul's Pharmacy in downtown Independence.
Tired of paying those high prices at the so-called big dealerships? Looking for that $4,000, $3,000, even $2,000 car for your son or daughter, or looking for a family-oriented car? We have them as low as 40,000 miles. We sell quality used cars. Don't take my word on it. Come out and see me, Brody, and give me the opportunity to prove it. Remember, we're located 1 mile north of Tickfaw on Highway 51.
Sponsoring tonight's ball game, People's Bank of Amite, located at 201 West Oak Street in Amite. For all of your banking needs, stop by People's today. For the people, by the people. We are People's Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
On Election Day, re-elect Reggie Goldsby. He's here when you need him.
My opponent says she wants unity in the community. But which community? She is an active member of the Arts Council, but of the city of Hammond. And we've heard she set up a business in the city of Hammond. Is my opponent going to be more available in Hammond or Amite?
Mayor Reggie Goldsby is a lifelong resident of Amite. He's been your mayor for 19 years and a practicing physician in Amite for the past 30 years. Reggie Goldsby for mayor. He's here when you need him.
Hi-Ho Barbecue, 2 locations in our viewing area, 460 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula. Give them a call, 386-9859, or at Hi-Ho at 2610 West Thomas Street in Hammond, 345-9828. Delicious barbecue, fast, friendly service is what you expect at Hi-Ho. Hi-Ho Barbecue, often imitated but never duplicated. Hi-Ho Barbecue in our area.
Big Daddy's Fried Chicken is taking orders now for delicious fried turkeys. For the holidays or any day, call 878-2131 and pick up your turkey Thanksgiving Day or Christmas Eve or any time. Plus, Big Daddy's has great chicken, hamburgers, po' boys, muffaladas, and more. Big Daddy's, Highway 51 in Independence.
Sponsoring tonight's ball game, State Farm Insurance agent Robbie Lee, located on Railroad Avenue in Amite. Give him a call at 748-9000 for all of your insurance needs. Mr. Robbie Lee and his staff are there to better help serve you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. State Farm Insurance agent Robbie Lee.
Fest at Amite City Ford, and all pre-owned cars and trucks are priced to move. Just look at the stuff full of savings.
Get this 98 Ford Expedition with cruise tilt, leather and more for just $21,995. Or this 2004 XLT for just $20,995. That's right, $20,995.
Come by now so you won't miss this October Festival of savings on all vehicles at Amite City Ford. When October's gone, These savings will be gone forever.
Jinko, attorney at law, located at Mulberry Street across from the post office in Amite. Mr. Jinko has been practicing law for over 20 years. For all of your legal needs, stop by the law offices of Charles V. Jinko in Amite. Give them a call at 748-8164. Proud sponsor of tonight's ball game, Charles V. Jinko, attorney at law.
When you expect the best, when you expect the best in banking, First Guarantee Bank. You're the reason we started, the reason we're here. Our roots are deep in tangible, from farmers to industry, to families. When you expect the best, First Guarantee Bank.
Proud sponsor tonight's ball game, the Rehabilitation and Sports Care Center in Amite. Brennan Kelsey and Brandon Trumanella are better there to help serve you, and now they have a licensed massage therapist on hand. For all of your physical therapy and fitness needs, stop by the Rehabilitation and Sports Care Center today. Give them a call at 74-REHAB. That's 747-3422. For physical therapy with results, stop by the Rehabilitation and Sports Care Center today.
If you need a good used car, truck, or van, hitch a ride over to D&M Auto Sales, where you'll always find quality vehicles at affordable prices. Right now, D&M Auto Sales is celebrating our 25th anniversary. You may remember us as Velma Auto Sales. We're still located between Independence and Amite on Highway 51. Come by and let David help you by financing your next vehicle. Plus, most payments are only $200 a month. That's D&M Auto Sales, where there's always a car to fit your budget.
Great deal on a used car. Stop by University Autoplex today, right on University Drive in Hammond, Louisiana. Louis Ruffino and his staff will better help serve you and get you in a vehicle today. For a great deal on a used vehicle, stop by University Autoplex today. Give them a call, 419-8400. That's Louis Ruffino's University Autoplex. Proud sponsor of tonight's game.
$375-2077. And also, Ponchatoula Fitness Center. If it wasn't for Ponchatoula Fitness Center, we wouldn't have been able to bring you these games. You want to work out at a friendly gym, stop by Ponchatoula Fitness Center today at 1330 Highway 51 or call them on the phone at 386-8507. The Warriors have it, and they will just count down to victory.
I'd also like to thank Clearwater Turtle and Alligator Farm. Open every day, 12 to 6 for tours, souvenirs. If you also need some turtle or alligator meat, call Clearwater's Farm today. 345-3617. And go visit them at 410-67 West Yellow Water Road in Hammond today. Also, if you're in the need of a new pump or well, call Amy Pump and Well Supply at 748-8605. Been in business for over 44 years.
Well, Brett, the Warriors now doing the victory chant and the dance. They're up by 34-14 count. 20-point lead and 4:57 left. They have the ball, and they basically will win this game. What have you seen tonight in this game that's impressed you as far as the Amite Warriors are concerned?
Well, Jeff, it's really impressed me tonight. It's just the way Amite's really moved this ball tonight. Independence week in, week out usually has good defense. And I tell you what, Amite just showed a lot of character tonight on both sides of the ball.
We talked to Coach Bagley of Independence before the game, and he said, and there is Jarrell Carter, one man to beat, touchdown. mark on this game. They've cracked the 40-point mark on a very good Independence defense, 40-14. All you can say is impressive play by the Warriors.
That was a 48-yard run by Carter, taking it right up the middle. No one, I don't think even laid a hand on him until he got to the 1-yard line, broke the tackle and had for the touchdown.
Tigers have been stunned tonight, but they'll have to bounce back next week and take on a tough Albany ball club at Albany. Independence will fall to 8-1 with this loss. The Warriors will move to 7-2 on the season. And wow, this is a huge momentum builder for the Amite getting ready for playoff action.
But I'll tell you what, Amite's just played a good game on all sides of the ball tonight.
Hornsby in to attempt the extra point and make it 41-14. Snap is down, kick is up, and it's right through the uprights. 41-14, Amite up. 4:30 remaining. Still a lot of time left in this ball game. Hungry team.
Well, next week, as you know, they'll play the Albany team. They'll go into that game 8-1. This will kind of bring them back to reality, get ready for Albany in the playoffs for the other weeks to come.
Well, you're looking at two teams here in Amite and Independence that are very capable of winning the state championship if they can get their act together. Both teams play their game, cut down on turnovers and penalties, and execute like they like to. These two teams, either one's capable of winning it. They have the talent and coaching staff. Under 4:50 now to 4:25. The clock ticking. The Tigers have it. Cigarelli drops back, throws, and it's caught by number 34 on the reception. Out of bounds, 37. That's Ryan LeBlanc. And it should be another for a first down for the Tigers.
You give Cigarelli enough time, he can really pick you apart. That's why I don't realize why really Independence hasn't gone more to let Cigarelli really throw that ball, kind of let him loose tonight, get it all out on the line. I tell you what, you give him enough time, he'll pick you apart.
Brings up first down and 10. Neely Hubbard in the backfield, and Dunn to the near side with Brister. Cigarelli rolls right, steps up, throws downfield, deep to Jarvis Dunn to the near sideline. Incomplete. And that'll bring up second down. The Amite defense has played very well tonight. I mean, they have just really made plays and done what they've had to win this game.
Well, when Amite had to step up, they stepped up. They were up for the challenge from the beginning of this game. And what can you say about Amite? They just played really good tonight. There's nothing else I can really say.
Amite fans pretty proud of their ball club right now, knowing they're back in the hunt, making it a three-way tie between Franklinton, Amite, and Independence. A lot of these two teams don't have a lot of love for each other, Brett. We've realized that tonight. The fans don't like each other. This is a big-time rivalry. And up the middle, Jarvis Dunn finding some holes. He's across the 45. He got popped from the back, but takes it up. But two upsets tonight. St. Thomas falls to Sumner 19-17, and now it looks like Independence will fall. The two unbeatens that we had left, both falling tonight.
Well, really, you knew it was only a matter of time before one of those teams finally lost during the year, but really both teams have done good all year. I look for Independence really to bounce back next week.
Cena early drops back on first down throws. He's got Sameka. He breaks loose down the sideline. One man to beat. He's down the field, and Royce Sameka. Gutsy little receiver with the play, but a flag on the play. Takes it down to about the 20-yard line. And the Warriors have recovered, and that is it. Another turnover for the Tigers. Fumble there by Independence, and 3:43 left. Amite has dominated the game. This Amite team has been hungry tonight. They smelled victory tonight. They smelled it. They were at home, and from the beginning, they have just come out attacking on both sides of the ball.
Going to this ballgame, they want to really be up to their game tonight. And you know, when they were playing at home, they were still playing the #1 team in 3A. And I'll tell you what, Jeff, they really met the challenge tonight.
They did. They did everything they had to do to win this game. They didn't turn the ball over, and they played extremely good defense. Warriors have it. They give it to Jarrell Carter. Steps up and takes it down, dances down the right side, and takes it up to the 22-yard line. Second and 8.
Quarters at a timeout to break down the thing. Our sponsors again, Dixie Automotive in Hammond. If you're in the mood to buy a new Mazda, Nissan, Lincoln Mercury, car or truck, call Dixie Automotive in Hammond. They're located at 318 North Marston Boulevard. Call them at 345-0321.
Second and 8 for the Warriors. They give it to Brumfield. He is dragged down by the Tiger defense. Let's get on down to the main attraction with a little less talk and a lot more action. And the Warriors have said that tonight as they have dominated. It's all coming up next, and we've had it all here right on Channel 17. We've had the play-by-play, and we've given you an idea of the atmosphere of this game. We hope we've given you an idea of the atmosphere of this game tonight. It's been a tremendous atmosphere for high school football. As these two teams have battled, and you know, Independence has fought hard tonight. They've had a rough night offensively and defensively, but they've played hard. They haven't given up. They've come in there and fought. And that's all you can ask from a team. It wasn't their night tonight, but they'll be back next week against Albany and fighting to make it into the playoffs and hopefully get there to the Superdome. And you know, wouldn't it be interesting to see Amite and Independence meet in maybe the third round of playoffs, getting ready for a trip to the Dome? That would be unbelievable.
Well, it would be unbelievable. You know what? Just like it could possibly happen, you know? But I guess we have to wait and see when the brackets come out and see when Amite and Independence are set up.
We'd like to thank our sponsors again tonight. Independence Bakery. They have the greatest donuts in the world. I bought 3 glazed donuts the other day. Finger licking good. Independence Bakery. Stop by and buy some donuts from before the game. They're owned and operated by Mark and Carla Booth, and they're open Tuesday through Sunday. They offer fresh hot donuts daily, specialize in Italian bread, French bread, Italian cookies. They have bread, cakes, pastries. Come in and visit them today, or call them on the phone at 878-0104. And you can stop by and see them at West Railroad Avenue in Independence. That's Independence Bakery. Also, Raguso's Building Supply for the best prices in building supplies. Stop by Raguso's Building Supply today, located at 421 West Railroad Avenue. Everything in Independence is at West Railroad Avenue. And now the Tigers will get the kickoff. And call Raguso's at 878-6254. That's Raguso's Building Supplies.
We'd also like to thank Royal Oak in Hammond, Varsity Graphics, for all these nice FPTV shirts that we got. We'd like to thank University Autoplex, Mr. Louis Rufino. We'd like to thank Beach Pharmacy. We'd like to thank D&M Auto Sales in Velma. We'd like to thank Big Daddy's Fried Chicken. We'd also like to thank Chuck Gabriel, who's running for Chief of Police of Amite. We'd like to thank First Guarantee Bank of Amite. We'd like to thank Amite City Ford, the Rehabilitation Center, State Farm Insurance, People's Bank, Piggly Wiggly and Paul's Pharmacy in Independence, and Mike's Glass in Independence.
Remaining, 41-14 Independence down to the Amite Warriors. The Warriors have led this game basically from the start and have dominated in all facets of the ball game. And like we said earlier, you would call this an upset as far as the way the teams are ranked, but it's not really an upset. Amite was a very capable team, and I don't think too many people are surprised that Amite's won this game. They knew they had the capability. They just had to put it all together.
They've really put it all together tonight, Jeff. I tell you what, they've made some mistakes. They've made less mistakes tonight than Independence. They've had just too many penalties tonight and just too many turnovers.
1:30 remaining. There's not much else to say from this vantage point as this game has been dominated by Amite. The Tigers have it. They're just trying to get ready for next week's game and for Albany. And then the Amite Warriors will take on the LaRancher Wolves next week. That'll be a big game as they take on Trey Welly, Ian Sylvie, and Clint Lee in a pretty good LaRancher ball club. That'll be Amite and LaRancher next week, Independence and Albany next week. We've covered 4 prep games tonight for you on FPTV 17. Independence, Hammond, Ponchatoula, and St. Thomas. All these great games are being brought to you by our great sponsors, and Bill Hood, who sponsors all the games here on Channel 17. Tigers have it. It's 1st and 10. Signorelli drops back. Under pressure, steps up, and he's dropped. He's had a rough night tonight. Defensively, the Warriors have come after him. Under 20 seconds remaining, and Brett, this game, it looks as if the final score is going to be 41-14, Amite. Final 18 seconds counting down from Amite, Louisiana. It's been our pleasure bringing the broadcast. Jeff Forchek alongside Brett Lucken and Francis Scott. We'll be interviewing the winning head coach after the game, so stay with us right here at FPTV 17 for all your local coverage and prep sports. Signorelli drops back. Great catch by Jarvis Dunn, one-handed grab, tries to make people miss, steps upfield, brought down. Final seconds count down. So the final 7 seconds of this ball game, and Brett, closing comments in regulation.
Well, Independence tonight just came out. They really didn't play a good ball game. Too many mistakes tonight, too many penalties, too many turnovers. And what can you say about Amite? They just played a flawless game tonight. Really, no mental mistakes tonight. Good ball playing on the offense, defense, and also special teams with that fake punt early in the ball game.
Well said, well said. 7 seconds left in this ball game. We've covered Amite and Independence all year. We know the capabilities of both these teams, Brett. Both teams have a lot of firepower on both sides of the ball. It's just whichever team shows up each week.
Well, Jeff, you're not. No, both of these teams are really well-coached ball teams. And I really look for Independence really to bounce back next week against the Albany team next week.
No doubt about it. These two teams have battled, and we've seen a little bit of everything tonight. We've seen tremendous drama. These Amite fans are wild. They like to party, especially when their team wins. The Independence fans a little down from tonight, but next week they'll play Albany and get ready for the playoffs. And I think both these teams are really going to make a run deep into the playoffs.
Well, I expect Independence to bounce back and really play some good football in the upcoming weeks.
Mike's Glass and Radiator is tops in customer service. Windshield repairs, custom glass cutting, radiator repairs or conditioning, or an inspection sticker. Mike's will treat you right.
Mike take a personal interest to make sure he satisfies all his customers' needs.
As long as I've known Mike, he's been fair and honest with all my glass and radiator work.
Hi, I'm Mike Muscarella. Come to Mike's Glass and Radiator for all your glass and radiator needs.
Mike's Glass and Radiator, independent.
Also sponsoring tonight's ball game is the Piggly Wiggly and Paul's Pharmacy, located on Railroad Avenue in Independence. Fresh produce, great meat, and always the best low prices around. Stop by Piggly Wiggly today, and also Paul's Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of tonight's ball game. Piggly Wiggly and Paul's Pharmacy in downtown Independence.
Tired of paying those high prices at the so-called big dealerships? Looking for that $4,000, $3,000, even $2,000 car for your son or daughter, or looking for a family-oriented car? We have them as low as 40,000 miles. We sell quality used cars. Don't take my word on it. Come out and see me, Brody, and give me the opportunity to prove it. Remember, we're located 1 mile north of 6 Ball on Highway 51.
Sponsoring tonight's ball game, People's Bank of Amite, located at 201 West Oak Street in Amite. For all of your banking needs, stop by People's today. For the people, by the people. We are People's Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
On Election Day, re-elect Reggie Goldsby. He's here when you need him.
My opponent says she wants unity in the community. But which community? She is an active member of the Arts Council, but of the city of Hammond. And we've heard she set up a business in the city of Hammond. Is my opponent going to be more available in Hammond or Amite?
Mayor Reggie Goldsby is a lifelong resident of Amite. He's been your mayor for 19 years and a practicing physician in Amite for the past 30 years. Reggie Goldsby for mayor. He's here when you need him.
Hi-Ho Barbecue, 2 locations in our viewing area, 460 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula. Give them a call, 386-9859, or at Hi-Ho at 2610 West Thomas Street in Hammond, 345-9828. Delicious barbecue, fast, friendly service is what you expect at Hi-Ho. Hi-Ho Barbecue, often imitated but never duplicated. Hi-Ho Barbecue in our area.
Big Daddy's Fried Chicken is taking orders now for delicious fried turkeys. For the holidays or any day, call 878-2131 and pick up your turkey Thanksgiving Day or Christmas Eve or any time. Plus, Big Daddy's has great chicken, hamburgers, po' boys, muffaladas, and more. Big Daddy's, Highway 51 in Independence.
Sponsoring tonight's ball game, State Farm Insurance agent Robbie Lee, located on Railroad Avenue in Amite. Give him a call at 748-9000 for all of your insurance needs. Mr. Robbie Lee and his staff are there to better help serve you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. State Farm Insurance agent Robbie Lee.
Fest at Amite City Ford, and all pre-owned cars and trucks are priced to move. Just look at the stuff full of savings.
Get this 98 Ford Expedition with cruise tilt, leather and more for just $21,995. Of this 2000 Explorer XLT for just $20,995. That's right, $20,995.
Come by now so you won't miss this October Festival of savings on all vehicles at Amite City Ford. When October's gone, these savings will be gone forever.
Jinko, attorney at law, located at Mulberry Street across from the post office in Amite. Mr. Jinko has been practicing law for over 20 years for all of your legal needs. Stop by the law offices of Charles V. Jinko in Amite. Give them a call at 748-8164. Proud sponsor of tonight's ball game, Charles V. Jinko, attorney at law.
When you expect the best, when you expect the best in banking, First Guaranty Bank. You're the reason we started, the reason we're here. Our roots are deep in tangible, from farmers to industry, to families. When you expect the best,
Proud sponsor tonight's ball game, the Rehabilitation and Sports Care Center in Amite. Brennan Kelsey and Brandon Trimanella are better there to help serve you, and now they have a licensed massage therapist on hand. For all of your physical therapy and fitness needs, stop by the Rehabilitation and Sports Care Center today. Give them a call at 74-REHAB. That's 747-3422. For physical therapy with results, stop by the Rehabilitation and Sports Care Center today.
If you need a good used car, truck, or van, hitch a ride over to D&M Auto Sales, where you'll always find quality vehicles at affordable prices. Right now, D&M Auto Sales is celebrating our 25th anniversary. You may remember us as Belma Auto Sales. We're still located between Independence and Amite on Highway 51. Come by and let David help you by financing your next vehicle. Plus, most payments are only $200 a month. That's D&M Auto Sales, where there's always a car to fit your budget.
I haven't heard. Welcome to Amite, Louisiana. Final score 41-14. Amite victorious over Independence. I'm Jeff Warchek, joined by Coach Donald Career. Coach Career, congratulations on a big win. Just tell us a little bit about what this win means to your team, because you have a young team this year, but you showed tonight very talented. Just tell us a little bit about what this win means to you.
Well, we're not necessarily that young. We're inexperienced. We lost 10 people off the ball on defense from last year's squad and 8 on offense. So, we were an inexperienced ball club, but we got an excellent senior class and a lot of good athletes. And, we stumbled earlier the year in district. And, we needed this. It's a big rivalry. Independence ranked #1. 10 people coming back from their offensive team, experienced quarterback coming back. Coach Baglio, just, great friends, great coach. And this was his last Amite Independence contest. So, with a lot of emotion, a lot of intensity. So, but, it was a big win for us.
Were you looking for any weaknesses in Independence in this game? Because you saw the last 2 weeks of the third quarter they had struggled, but you really dominated even from the first half.
Well, you always go in the game hoping that you've got things that'll work against them. We didn't know, to be honest, how physical we were on defense and if we could slow them down and stop them. And that was our big concern because they're so big and physical. And like I said, with those 10 people coming back, and our defense just did an outstanding job, and our offense, I think we punted once late, so, they did a great job. Julian Harris made a super catch in the end zone to give us that momentum building touchdown right before the half.
Is this the type of win you think you need, maybe to catapult you into the playoffs and get you pumped up? Because you are the defending champs. Until you guys are beaten in the playoffs, you're still the champs. Do you think this is that type of game that could do it?
We got LaRonja next week. That's all we worry about right now.
Coach, congratulations. Thank you.